Hey everybody, how's it going? Oh, what the? Guys, what happened to my face? Sorry. Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to the Rideshare Hub. I totally cut myself shaving, I think. But anyways, guys, welcome back to the Rideshare Hub. My name is Dylan. Thank you so much for coming by. I literally just woke up, and guys, this is something that I really want to talk about because, as you guys know, I am out in Los Angeles and Orange County. I'm actually about to head over to Los Angeles right now. And the LA City Council proposed a $30 an hour wage for Uber and Lyft drivers. So I wanted to share my thoughts on that and then get into the details on, it's not exactly $30 an hour, so you'll see. I've been doing my research. I didn't want to make a video right away because I did want to get some data together, so I'm going to go over all the numbers, everything. But before I jump into the video, please, if you do me one simple favor and hit that thumbs up button, I would really appreciate it. I usually don't do these types of rideshare news videos anymore. You know, we tend to focus on earnings, ride trip earnings, how to make more money, but I thought I would, you know, $30 an hour, that is, you know, talking about earnings. So we'll talk about whether or not that is worth it. And then, yeah, stay tuned for, I'm gonna make a follow-up video later on today where I go over my earnings, that I went out and did, and drove yesterday and made around, I mean, it depends how you look on it, but just around $50 an hour. So, I mean, that's obviously better than 30, so we'll see. But anyways, let's hop right into it. This article is from NBC Los Angeles. Here we go. Here are the details. City Council President proposes $30 an hour wages for Lyft, Uber drivers. For Lyft, shouldn't that say Lyft and Uber, or no? The proposal would require the companies to pay drivers $15 per hour wage, along with $15 an hour for operating expenses like gas. Okay, so 15 is the minimum wage right now, I believe, in LA. Let's look that up really quick. Or just, well, yeah. Los Angeles minimum wage 2019. I believe it's 15. It's $14.25. So we're actually getting that actually would propose to get over the minimum wage, 15, and then $15 an hour for expenses. So yeah, guys, some of you guys, you know, don't really think the car is a lot of expenses. They're calculating it to be 15 an hour, so that's pretty nuts already. City Council President Herb Wesson proposed Tuesday that drivers working in LA for ride-hailing services such as Uber and Lyft be paid a minimum of so this is just in Los Angeles. So I didn't realize that they could do it not via state. I guess New York City did that, right? So this is just for people in Los Angeles. But if you're not in LA, this could very well come to your city. I mean, as you can see, even New York City, they proposed, what was it, a $27 hour minimum wage? I don't even know if that's in effect. But yeah, guys, I am just brewing my coffee. It's time to push it down, push it down, push it downtown. Oh, hold up. Hold up. Hey. Guys, I don't know. Do you think this is a good trip? I went out driving yesterday, and I just wanted to, I'm gonna make a video on it going over my thoughts, but I wanted to hear your thoughts. So let's see, how can I go to the trip? So yeah, I posted in my how do you go to your trip? Oh yeah, yesterday. Okay, here we go. Yeah, so yesterday I went out and did one ride. Let me know in your thoughts, was this a good ride? Was this ride worth it? It was an hour and 46-minute ride, $60 fare. It was around 50 miles. Oh shoot, don't look, don't look, don't look. I guess it doesn't matter too much. It went down to San Diego. And then I got a $15 tip. So it's 50 miles, but I had to drive 50 miles back. And I was gonna put it in destination filter, but I ended up talking to my friend on the way back because I needed to talk to him about something. So it kind of ended up working out. You know, I just hopped on the phone and then drove home. But was that ride worth it, you know? $76 for around 100 miles of driving. That was, okay, what the heck? Okay, am I getting like, do you guys see all that? Ew, that's nasty. Okay, anyway, so the flexibility that a rideshare gig provides should not serve as an excuse for shortchanging these drivers. Watson said, earning less than $10 an hour in LA simply won't cut it. If these companies want to operate in LA, they need to compensate their workers fairly. So basically, Wesson is, he doesn't want Uber, and he doesn't want anybody in his city working for less than minimum wage, which, as you guys know, if you're not, if you're not a good driver for Uber and Lyft, it's really easy to make less than minimum wage. Like if you're just going out, you're driving around looking for rides, you're not using destination filters, you're driving during wrong hours, it's easy to go out there and like hardly get any rides. And so I understand what he's saying. It's like, that's why you guys are, you guys have your own strategy. You're watching these videos and you're coming up with your own strategy, at least if you're a driver. And so, for the most part, everybody watching YouTube and going online looking up, tips and tricks, making way more than, 30 bucks an hour. Or at least way more than $14.25 an hour. But keep in mind, probably 1 or 2% of drivers actually go on YouTube and the internet and look for tips. Most people just go out, sign up, drive, and they don't think about it. They don't think about how much they're making. They just go out and drive. Or they're not coming up with strategies. So like, there's probably a lot of people who go out and make less than 15 an hour after expenses. So, and I have definitely had those days too. But I've also had days that are way better, So like, if you're driving on a Monday afternoon, yeah, you're probably not making, well, it depends. If you don't have a strategy and you're just driving on a Monday afternoon or Tuesday at 1 a.m., you're probably not hitting, those $30 an hour, that wage. So here we go. Wesson's proposal would require the companies to pay $15 an hour, blah, blah, blah. Motion was co-presented by council members. Let's just, what? I always love doing this, guys. I don't know if this is just me, but I always look up the guy because I want to see what he looks like. Herb Wesson, this is him. This is a great guy. I mean, he's proposing this. I mean, he looks like a trustworthy guy. He's like very professional, looks very happy. Look, he's smiling in every photo. That means he's a happy guy and he's a man for the people. He's happy but professional, you'll see him always dressed up. Look at that, he's even volunteering. I don't know if this was a photo op or what, but he's out volunteering, doing construction on site. I like him already. So let's continue, let's finish this up. Well, right, let's see where the details are. So last year, the Economic Policy Institute found that the average employee equivalent wage, $9.21 an hour. Oh my gosh! According to Wesson's office, a study by the UCLA Labor Center, nearly 1 in 5 ride-hailing drivers in LA receive some form of public assistance, and 44% struggle to pay for work expenses. So that's half of drivers are struggling to pay for their cars. That's a lot. That's a lot of drivers. Almost half. According to the city's Department of Transportation, around 250,000 ride-hailing drivers across LA completed 9 million rides. Oh my gosh, there's 250,000 drivers in LA in 2018. It's probably at least 300,000 by in this year. That's pretty crazy. I didn't realize that there's so many just in LA. Okay, this is what he says right here. While ride-sharing services like Uber and Lyft are creating safer mobility options for residents, their business model is not aligned with our city's deep-rooted values and weakens the city's social safety net set up to protect the vulnerable members of our community. It does not include taxi drivers. He signed a bill that will make it more difficult for ride-hailing companies to classify their drivers as. So he's, I guess, oh yeah, no, he signed AB5, obviously. So his proposal will be heard by the Council's Economic Development Committee, where it will be discussed in the coming weeks. So this is really interesting, guys. He's sticking up for his people. That's when it comes down to it. He wants to make sure that his people who work in LA LA's expensive, guys. LA is a really expensive town, and it's trafficy as heck. There's a lot of, I mean, you guys know what the rates too. Like, oh yeah, I was gonna tell you guys, because somebody texted me the other day, because you know I have my phone number in the in the description of these videos, so you guys can use my Uber referral code. A lot of you guys text me now and call me, which is fine, but somebody was saying, he was like, did you see that Lyft is hiding the rates, or is hiding the what the amount that the rider pays? Isn't that shady? I'm like, not really. Like, we get paid per mile and minute. I don't really care what the rider pays. We don't get paid on percentage. But guys, go into your account and look up your rate card. So go click on here on the side thing, and then click on rate card. Rate card. How do you get over here? Rate card. Here we go. So make sure you know your rates. For me, 79 cents a minute and per mile, and then 12 cents a minute, or almost 13. So pretty much 80 cents a mile. And so for me, I know that if for every mile I do, I'm pretty much getting $1, you know, with tips and stuff, averaged out. But for some people, you know, maybe your minute is higher, so maybe it makes sense for you to sit in traffic more, you know what I mean? And then you can time out your rides. Like for me, it doesn't make sense for me to drive when it's super trafficy, because I only get 12 cents a minute. So it's much better for me to rack up a bunch of miles on my car, because I'm getting 80 cents a mile. So like, rather than just sitting in my car, I'm only getting 12 cents a minute, which, what's 12 cents times 60? Or let's just say 13, because it's, you know, pretty much. That's only $7.8 a mile, a minute, or an hour. But for 0.795, but per mile, that's $47 an hour. So if I'm doing rides, if I do 60 miles, I get 47 bucks. And with tips and stuff, usually it comes out to around 60 bucks. Like that ride I did the other day. Let's see. This is important, guys. Make sure you don't click off the screen, because this is an important ride. Important information. So you guys want to know how much you're making per, not only per hour, but per mile and per minute. Here we go. I did one ride in an hour and 34 minutes, and I made $60. That was around 50 miles plus $15 tip. So around 75 bucks for an hour and a half. So what is that? 75 divided by 1.5. What does that equal? Just around $50 an hour. See, like that for me is way better than the $30 an hour that I would have made on that ride. So yes, I see what he's trying to do, but at the same time, I don't want him to make it so we just all make 30 bucks an hour, because that's not worth it for me. I would make way less than what I do currently. So make sure you know your rate cards, and is this worth it for you? For me, this would not be worth it. But I understand that some people don't have those strategies in place. Like for me, that $15 tip really helped out a lot. You know, I get tips on almost every single ride. It's not, you know, I saw that $15 tip and I thought, you know what? Yeah, I thought I deserved that tip. You know, I went way out of my way for the guy. So anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. I'll talk to y'all soon. Have a good day, guys. Make sure to like the video, ding, and subscribe so you don't miss another video on my channel. Thank you guys so much again for hitting 20,000 subscribers. I really do appreciate it. And I'm trying to get to, what do we have? How many until the end of the year? I have a month and a half. Can we get to 30,000 subscribers by the end of the year? I don't know. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's get to 30,000. That's my goal, okay? 30,000 subscribers by the end of the year, by January 1st. By the end of 2019. All right, guys, let's do it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great day, guys. All right, bye.